Hi guys, welcome to the Mythic Booster Channel and welcome to some super exciting stuff. This is Broken Sword 2, The Shadow of the Templars. You guys absolutely loved the first series with The Shadow of the Templars. I was really super psyched to play this game again. Really enjoyed it. This one, I haven't really touched at all. I can't remember it at all. So this is going to be an experience I want you guys to share together. I've just posted in the chat, we now have the Discord server live as well. If you want to find that, the best thing to do is nip on over to our Twitter. Don't forget to give us a follow, and the link to the Discord server is pinned to the top. And likewise, it's also on our Facebook page as well. So that's another good way to check over. I'm going to try and drop into the Discord voice chat server as well at the end. Have a bit of a chat, potentially catch up with a few of you guys as well if you're knocking around and you've got any questions. So that'll be really cool. So to start things off, let's get stuck in with a brand game. Obviously in the chat, guys, always really appreciate any feedback to do with volume, whether that's mic volume or not. Inkers this time round. Oh yeah, of course we went for the remastered one.
Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy. I'd been away from Paris and hadn't seen Nicol for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something to do with a Mayan stone she came across while researching a story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me.
That is one a massive dude.
Feeling about this.
Okie doke. Oh, again! What? Two seconds and someone's trying to kill us already. This took us like 5 or 6 minutes in the last game. Oh, I hate spiders. That sucks. Oh, Mr. Ghost. No mic audio. Really? You can't hear me? You should be able to hear me. Can you hear me now? I'm not sure how pressing this whole run away from the spider issue is. I think I'd very much like to squash it with this bookcase. Yeah, we'll do that.
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
1 second. Yeah, get rid of that then.
The bookcase was...
Nice!
Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
So, here we go. What's this? Yep, all fine. Excellent. Superb. I'm not too loud compared to the game. Hopefully we'll go from there. Right. There's a bit of a thing stuck out the wall. Nice. Excellent. I'll go for
One mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
Yeah, that'd be a good start. Oh, what about splatted spider?
I wasn't touching that spider goo.
But Spider goo is the best type of goo. 6 months later, I blah 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 blah. We don't need notes yet. Right. What can we got from here?
The projecting bracket had served its purpose. There was nothing else I could do with it.
I love it. The art in this one's
The
like
rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
Really? Hey, we've got the chair.
I had no time to sit around.
Okay. Right. So, up as well. Oh, purse and stuff. Let's have a bit of this. We got. What we got? What we got? What
That
we
dart
got?
was sharper than a mosquito's business end. But this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Bag. Okay, let's have a look, see what we can find in here. Hopefully something helpful.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a pair of nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away.
Ah.
Well,
Oh, I
they
love
could
it.
be useful.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. How I forget how, you know, desperately need the nylon panties with the love heart on. I can think of all the possible needs we could use those for. Yeah, okay. Oh, I know. Right, what's this? What about the spider box?
I wasn't going to touch the box after that spider had been inside it.
It might be a really helpful box. Okay. This looks like... Surely that's like a drink siphon. That should be pretty good at putting out fire. Fingers crossed.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
Okay, that sucks. It's a very unintimidating fire. To be honest with you, I think if it was me, I think I'd probably risk a bit of a jump through that. Over here.
The door blocked my only means of escape.
Oh, okay, cool. Obviously, there's bars on the window. God, there's a lot of bars on the windows. Okay, there's obviously the desk that we saw over here, so we'll go and explore that. Okay, so we can get the top part of the desk. Oh.
Inside, I found a bottle of tequila.
Huh. Oh no, hang on. Whoa.
Normally, I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal. Ew. Disgusting.
Oh, but it's
Not
lush.
only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
Oh, tequila worm. We'll have
There
that.
was something short, fleshy, and gross on the carpet.
It was the tequila worm.
It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Look. Right, what we got in here then? Get in here.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Okay. Of course there is. Like a little random bongo action. I feel like Ace Ventura in the car. Go, Ventura! Love it. Hilarious. Right, what are we doing? Oh, it's got a little face. That's hilarious.
It was that itsy bitsy tequila worm. I really must remember to take it out of my pants before I send them to the laundry.
Be a bit weird. Well, so we got the picture. Ooh. There we go.
Nice couple. Ubier and his wife, I guess.
Okay, so we can't move it. Else lying around.
I'd drunk enough of that.
Ah, surely not. I don't believe you. Right. Get out of here somehow. Oh. Oh.
The bookcase had fallen on its front, making it impossible to reach the books inside.
How to Escape from Burning Buildings Filled with Fire would be a really helpful book at the moment. What's wrong with the tequila? What's wrong with the siphon pump? Oh, do we not manage to use the siphon pump? Surely we can use it somehow. Lipstick. Hot. I wonder if there's like some sort of hidden lock. No. Right, it's nails already. Love it. Okay.
There was no pressure in the siphon. I guess it was out of gas.
Ah, I can get in this door. Ha 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 ha. Understand the fire, George.
The cabinet was locked.
Okay, then let's use the dart to pick this. Nice.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
Ah, canister for the siphon bottle. Helpful.
That cylinder was hot. I couldn't pick it up with my bare hands.
Use the panties. All about the panties now. There we go.
The panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Right. And let's use the siphon. Get some water in here. Hopefully put the fire out.
The cylinder
Fingers
gave out
crossed.
a faint hiss as the valve opened.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Get on it then. Hey.
With a well-aimed squirt of his soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Hold on, George.
I wasn't going to burn myself on that red-hot doorknob, and it wasn't the time for subtlety.
Oh, nice. Beast! Steams on in to save the day. Get on, George. Nice. That'll do. You guys, I'm just saying, have you guys got some random cropped image? You have? You got a slightly cropped image of this? Alright, hang on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I've just realised you're not getting quite the full picture here. Hang on. I should. 2 seconds and half a brain. There we go. Nice. See? Supposed to be here to save me from myself, Ghost. What you doing, buddy? There you go. Ah, we're cooking on gas again. Better? What I thought. Right. Let's go and save Nico. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, hang on. Who's cutting? What's all this about?
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two. It referred to a forthcoming eclipse of the sun.
Huh.
Unfortunately, it wouldn't be
All
visible
very
from
Mayan
here.
all of a sudden.
The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Thing. Call anyone?
The phone was no use to me. Apart from Nico, there was no one in Paris I wanted to call.
Oh, we're back in Paris then. East. Can't get
It was
in there.
locked.
Go on, let's. There's no sense in not trying it again.
The tiny point was only of use for picking small locks.
There you go. Got the. Can we
The
analyze?
pot contained a key.
Hello. Up here for thinking, boys.
The house key didn't fit this lock.
Ah. Maybe it's to get out of here. This one will say it's locked. Here we go.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my...
Not anymore, it's not. Boom. Oh.
I unlocked the door.
Sweet. Just to let you know, Ghost, I don't know if you saw in the messages earlier on, we actually got a Discord server up and...
Without a plan, I had nowhere to go. Maybe there was something in the house which would give me a clue where Nico had been taken.
Okay, yeah, fine. Well, the paper cutting I think is probably half a good idea. What's this?
It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper.
Ooh.
It was a bank statement for Ubier's account from an automatic telling machine. The last 5 withdrawals were for large amounts, and all made in Marseille.
Okay.
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nicol was involved in. It was from Andre Labanau, the history student Nicol had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him. It gave his telephone number. Labanau figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections, but I couldn't believe that that creep was in the running. It was Ubier's bank statement.
Okay. Worth ringing.
Much as I disliked him, Labanau might be my only hope
Typical
of
Labanau.
finding Nicol.
Back again. Can't get rid of him. Sweet. Nice one, dude.
Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobbart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nicol.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure.
We do indeed. Feels like we was just there the other day.
You'd better show, you creep. I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
It's like the angry face. You know, my angry face. Like, angry face George. Right. What façon it is then?
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labanau again, but he was my only link with Nicol.
That's a good start. Ah. Easter guy. The policeman's still there getting pissed.
There was no sign of Labanau when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him.
That's hilarious.
I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure. And what brings you back to Paris?
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
Oh
Why
dear.
did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Ubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
In between having a drink, you know. Damn.
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
What else are you going to tell us?
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
That's a shame.
Tell me what you make of this note.
By years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
Hey, you got just about everything apart from the ponytail.
How can we... I feel like we need to steal this flask, but I have absolutely no reason to steal the flask.
The man was still looking.
Get him to not look. What's he putting in it?
I had nothing else.
At what point is he not... Right, so we need to watch out at what point he's not looking. Wait for him to do so. I don't know why.
The man was still looking.
Okay.
It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labino.
Now let's speak to the waiter. Oh, garçon.
Oh, garçon.
You could see it
He
coming.
ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate.
What's going on? Right, hang on.
I had no desire to go down into the sewers.
Why? Bit of old time's sake. There we go, right. Let me get this guy's attention again.
Hey, you.
What?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
This guy's a total prat. It just keeps necking it every time. This guy's a beast. Oh, here you go. Here comes the coffee.
Un café.
Thanks. What does that guy keep pouring out of his flask?
Absinthe.
Absinthe. I thought that was highly dangerous and outlawed in France.
It is. Don't look at me, I didn't sell it to him.
Do you know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
Well, I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui, he married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
Of course it is. Of course that's her name.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah oui, sure.
Stab him with it.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship
Yeah.
you have going.
That's the easiest way.
Thank you.
Straight to woman's heart. Use the poison dart method. You know. Oh, here he comes. Random
Well, this is a surprise.
evil
sure.
music for Lobineau. It's like, what's going on? Oh, this is quite cool. Really weird
I wouldn't
effect
normally
on the
call-
bottle where it's getting picked up on the green screen.
But Nico's
cool.
in trouble, Andre.
No.
Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into this time?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler's kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Oh, hello. Oh, this
So
stone.
that's what all the trouble's about.
Wow.
Precisely. Nicol told me to guard it with my life.
Well, it's worth more than that, surely.
Oh, very funny.
What's funny is that your life really is on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy, and the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my god, you mean I could be in danger too?
Yeah, we'll look after it. Don't worry.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Interesting.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Oubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicol?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself.
No, you should have told him.
Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
You're about as much use as a fart in a spacesuit, Mr.
What do you
Lobino.
think this is, Andre?
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
We are hilarious. We are. Love it.
What can you tell me about this pot?
It's got the key to the house
South
in
or
it.
Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Yes, please.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank. The Glees Gallery.
Oh, the cleave. What's this? Keep
Take a
delving
look
through the
at
stuff so we can find.
Bank statement?
Yeah, Professor Ubier's account. 5 large cash withdrawals in the space of 3 days, all from an automatic teller in Marseille. Suspicious, isn't it?
You're even more crazy than you were before.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Go away, Lobino. You're a pest. Literally been no use at all. Oh, hello.
I've had enough of your games, Kala. Tell me
Oh.
what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you
Ooh.
so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay. Well, I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough. I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle.
Crap, liar.
We'll leave
Nice.
you to think it over.
Break out the duct
In
tape.
the morning.
Choice of champions. It's a bit weird as well because the person who's doing Nico's voice, even if they're not sort of doing it quite the same way or whatever, I think it's a different actress that's doing Nico's voice. I want to have a go with Matey's flask. Have a look. Oh, we can talk to him some more.
Do
Excellent.
you miss being a gendarme?
Yes, of course I do.
Was that it? Oh, now you go.
When I wore that uniform, I commanded respect. Not anymore.
Nice.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink.
Nice. Be helpful.
Excuse me.
What?
You talk now.
Didn't you try to appeal against your dismissal?
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close
Dude.
friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
Probably us again. Literally probably trying to catch us. Like, Swear George. Oh, no, he's not having any of it now. Right. Here you go. You're not just going to talk to us at all now.
Excuse me.
What?
Oh, no, we can speak to him, mate.
I'm trying to find my girlfriend. She's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
Yeah, it was our first
Ooh,
day
we could,
back
like-
together after many months.
Wily is old
too bad.
Spectre ways.
My God, that's depressing.
He's just not.
Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Right.
It was too hot to...
Speak to this guy.
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to say to him.
The bill would be good.
Excuse me.
What?
Ever heard of Carol Climax, the movie star?
Yes, but I don't care for the kind of movie she's made. It's smut like that which has caused the moral decline of the Western world.
Is it true that Carol Climax was murdered by her husband?
First I heard of it, I thought she just retired.
I'd been looking forward to seeing my girl, but she wanted to rush off to see some professor.
I see. And you think she's having an affair with this professor?
Look, forget it. It doesn't matter. Which museum was it you were supposed to be patrolling?
The Kroon. It wasn't as if anything important was stolen. Just a rusty old tripod.
The tripod had returned a few weeks later.
I thought it probably would have been our fault. Can we get the bill off of this guy now?
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to say to him.
Oh, just...
Excuse me.
What?
I had nothing else I wanted to ask the gendarme.
Right, brilliant. Right, let's go then.
It was the flask of absinthe I'd borrowed from the gendarme.
Borrowed it as such.
Excuse me.
What?
He wouldn't have wanted that.
I bet he would. We've just nicked it.
Excuse me.
What?
I had nothing in...
Okay.
I had no... Now I had another lead.
Okay, right, we can. I was just trying to work out where to click on the map where we could go. It's like, okay. So what we got? Back to the house. Well, sure, it's Glee's gallery, isn't it? I like the way we're just going to naff off without paying this.
Had style and class, but very few customers.
Dude. I thought it was the massive dude walking past outside then for a minute.
The pots were protected by a glass case.
Oh no. Random dude outside.
The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money. Rectangles in a desolate landscape. Highly cubist.
A total load of cackle at the same time. That's it, yeah.
Spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound. I could see a pattern emerging in this artist's work.
Yeah. Have a chat with this guy. Stuff going on behind him.
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Yes, sir. May I help you?
You're English?
These days one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Not anymore, they don't.
Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
How precisely may one assist you, sir? What, piff, piff, top, top, and all that. Right.
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir, one doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
Yeah, I noticed. I've already got one of those.
Let's go straight
I'd
in.
like your opinion on this pot.
Interesting. Would sir be interested in selling the article?
That depends. How much would you give me for it?
300? Possible 325.
I'll think about it.
Oh, just steal the pot, break out the
found
person's
this
house,
news story
flog the pot.
referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Why not?
Yes, well, fascinating.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Ubier himself.
Ah.
I suppose you have an
Now we're getting
import
somewhere.
license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
This is starting to sound very dodgy all of a sudden.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Ubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Why not? Why can't
That
you?
guy over there.
Probably a load of old
That's
nonsense.
Mr. Lane, sir, the critic. I'm hoping he'll give the gallery a favourable write-up. One has to be so patient with these critics. Lure them in with the correct bait, watch for a bite, then play them like a fish.
Well, he's certainly drinking like one. Do you believe the story that Ubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Straight in.
Have you seen any
Just
of
tramp.
Ubier's wife's films?
I think just
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
I only
Well,
watched it
you
5
should get
times.
your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
What are you going to tell me? Nothing. No. Can't even talk to you. Right, let's go and talk to Critic, dude.
There was nothing else I wanted to ask the man.
I think we can probably spike this dude. That sounds like a good start.
You're Lane, the critic, aren't you?
Correct. Can't you see I'm busy?
Busy? Doing what?
Appreciating the art, or depreciating it. I have a reputation to uphold.
I could tell this guy was going to be hard work.
Bosh him.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
Wow. Like,
What's that you're drinking?
lay it on the
I'm
line
not
there,
sure.
why don't you?
But I have a suspicion it might be urine. Glees can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Really?
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
What?
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
We need to get this guy hammered.
The way that guy was gripping the glass, I'd need a wrench to get away from him.
We need to.
I had no possible use for...
We need to puzzle this dude.
I
least
splashed a little absinthe into the
least
glass
subtle
and
in the
hoped he
world.
wouldn't notice
Just
the
all of a
change
sudden,
colour.
just like. "Brr."
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Glees's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Good. Bang a bit more in. Get a bit more in there.
I didn't think he'd be interested.
See if we
I'd
can.
had enough of talking to that slob.
Wind him up somehow.
Lane doesn't think much of your choice of wine.
Blasted nerve. The priest who sold it to me said it was a good year.
That slob Lane just smashed my Mayan pot.
Yes, he can be rather impulsive.
He's drunk. If I were you, I'd throw him out before he breaks something.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
Oh, really?
The pot had... A valuable relic of an ancient civilization lay smashed on the floor.
That's sad. Right. Fix these randoms over here. Confused.
Hi, girls. What's the joke?
あなたはキレてですね。
Okay, fine.
Oh.
If I wanted to be laughed at, there was always Nico.
I feel like there's something we're missing here. I don't know what it is though, which makes it hard work. The guy over here keeps coming to the window. This guy. Right, let's go. Go back to the house, see what happens. I don't know, I'm a bit confused at the moment. We need to do something. We know we can't get in here. Oh, is there a little drawer there?
There was no one else I wanted to call.
Okay. Go back upstairs for a minute. See what we can find up here. Tricky, 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 tricky. I like this. This is definitely harder. What's we got going on in
The
here?
cabinet was already open.
What if I wanted to close it? You're not going to squirt in your face again, are you? Oh, we can. Ah, I know what we can do. I've just had an epiphany. Chuck his tequila worm.
I had a choice.
Put the tequila worm in Macy's wine. That'll do it. Right, let's try and smash this out, shall we?
The way that got...
Trying to get it out of his hand. No? Really? Oh, come on. Ah, dip the dart in it? Knock him out?
I thought about dipping the poison dart into his drink, but thought better of it.
Okay, fine.
Allow me.
Ah, nice, we just get him sozzled. Yeah, okay, fine. Excellent.
I had no... It was a machine for reading credit cards.
I don't know what this is achieved, mind you.
Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me.
I wasn't going to waste my breath on that drunkard.
The guy got in his hand.
Go away.
The pot had smashed.
Get out the back somehow? Ah, nice little sticker. I don't know where the dock is. Oh, sweet.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
Oh no, yeah, got him. Condor
Underneath the
Trans
logo of
Global.
the flying bird were the words Condor Transglobal Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
Boo.
It was beginning to make sense. Oubier had organized Nico's abduction. Oubier withdrew money from Marseille. Oublier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars. It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Nice, there we go. Sweet. A few hours later, it's a good start. A good start. Hello.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
Right. All sorts going on here. Oh, dog.
Here, boy.
Oh, he seems a bit.
Here, boy.
Oh yeah, he's gonna go special. Oh wow.
What's the big idea?
I don't know. The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
Oh sweet.
He's
Okay,
trained
cool.
to do that. The
Good.
idea is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just remember, he's a trained attack dog. A killer.
He looks terrifying. Need to get past the dog somehow. Right. If the puzzles are really good here, I'm going to reward myself with a stream beer. So, maybe 2 seconds. I'm going to go and get that. Back in a sec.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Sorry. I just muted it when I went away. Thank you. Right, okay. There's so much going on.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
How very cute.
Does
20.
number 20 have rabies?
Nah, just a bad attitude. Like I said, he's a trained attack dog. They took him when he was a puppy and messed with his head to make him the way he is.
So good-natured. Wow. What is going on? Right, okay.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, They have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
Okay.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other.
Just checking the other chat relatedness.
Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
Hmm.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
Hmm. What a good... Yeah, exactly, yeah. What a good owner.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her.
He's into this whole girlfriend thing, isn't he?
Docks ain't no
I think you
place
should
for
probably
young
tell
women.
Nicol.
They're dirty and they're dangerous.
Should we get the pants out?
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert.
I just love the voice. I have these very exotic panties. Oh my god. Oh, so
I'm
much
certain my
fun.
girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A
You
poison
couldn't
dart,
write it,
huh?
could you?
I could tell he didn't believe me.
Bit of a good story.
Have you ever heard of Professor Ubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one. Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often though. They play hell with my digestion.
Peas or
Have you ever
beans?
considered changing
Peas.
your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible. This is the dart that the Indians shot at my girlfriend.
Here! Look, Big
Jeez,
Killy's pokey
that's
stick.
pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
Well, you know...
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice. I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
Oh, tension music. Murr, murr, murr. Right, what's going on? There's a padlock. Let's have a nose at that. I think the dog's probably just going to go mental. Yeah, it's just going to patrol.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a feat I'd never mastered.
Imagine we try and climb up there. I'm not even going to bother trying to climb up the fence with the dog there. Let's see if we can go down here. Right. Okay, we've got the bottle he threw out. Or whatever this is. What's this? This. Hey, the dog. Shh, dog. Oh, what is that?
The stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking boats.
I thought it was a boat hook. Or making sandwiches. Hello. Oh, it's his little trapdoor. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I feel a boat
The
hook.
bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was going to get me
Shush,
into that
dog.
water if I could help it.
There. I feel a boat hook may come in handy. What do we reckon? like the success music.
I just
Ah,
knew that
beer.
book would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little. My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform.
Yeah, see, but the dog. I assume we want to get rid of the dog, but yeah, okay. So we need to. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, we
My
know.
arms
Yeah,
weren't long
we
enough.
know, George. We reset that. We need to get the dog on it, don't we? Really. Herein lies the game. The game is balanced dog on the thing. Right, what can we see up here? Hello. Dog treats would be good. Surely I can't just do this.
Nope. I couldn't reach the packet.
You don't say. He's there.
I couldn't reach the bucket. I couldn't reach the coat.
Okay.
Nope.
The noise. Yeah. I love the way he just hasn't noticed me being here at all.
I couldn't reach the document.
Do the beer.
I couldn't reach the cup. It was a filthy, stained coffee mug. The shabby old overcoat hung from a peg near the door. I couldn't reach the door without climbing into the... It was the door which led to the docks on the other side of the fence. I couldn't reach that. It was a box of blank forms.
Ideally, we need to get to that somehow. Right, okay. Okay. Inventory.
Not such a good... I don't think so.
Oh, no. Name with a dot.
Excuse me? Huh? Who's there?
Oh. Grim. Fish dog. We need the treat somehow.
No, that's... No. Wrong. I'd better think this through. That wouldn't... That isn't it.
Tricky. Okay. Let's go upstairs, see if I can work anything out. Right. Is there anything laying around up here that I've missed? Ah, the chimney!
Ouch! That's hot.
See that coming. Smoke out the house. And here's...
The panties would not have been thick enough to shield this level of heat. The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it. Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney. That chimney looked very exposed without its cone. The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Excellent. Quick, get in there. Nice. Quick. We need forms. We need dog biscuits. That's what we need. Fish dog.
The packet... That mug was a health risk. The box contained nothing but blank forms.
Yes, please.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if... Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck. Who was I to argue with irrational superstition? Baked beans in ketchup.
Yeah. I think we're our work here is done, isn't it? That's good. All I feel we really needed. We need to get rid of the dog. Yeah, nice.
I don't think so.
Try and like fling them on there, like bing.
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
Yeah, nice. Here we go. Come on, 20. Yeah, that's it.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience. As
Yeah, no, I don't
fingered
feel
the
any
dog
conscience.
and dunked
What
it.
conscience?
It soon passed.
Nice. Bye. Up. Up you come. Excellent.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... Well,
Dog.
like a dog.
Yep. Right, let's get on. Nice. Happy days, boys and girls. Nice. Right, in theory now, get over this fence. Sweet. Go on, George. Get on. Oh wow, we've got all sorts going on.
The sign looked as if it was firmly attached to the wall. Anyway. A sturdy chain and padlock hung around the door handles.
We got to get up here somewhere, haven't we? There's a bit of a door going on over here. You just try the flaming obvious. Okay. And there's just a ladder.
The grill opened from the inside. The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Fine. That's fine. We need to work out what's going on.
Maybe there was a way in up there.
Do it. Gorge is on it. This. Oh, this is the fan. Okay.
The metal housing prevented me from getting to the fan.
Can I use the dart to pick my way in again? No, okay, fine. What's in the window? Hello. Ooh. Ooh, South American dude. This dude. Oh, see, that's the dude that was hiding.
I couldn't reach the blades of the fan, which was just as well. If I'd stuck my fingers in there, I'd never be able to play guitar again. That was no...
Okay. Okay.
Uh...
Oh, use a dart. Fine.
That isn't it.
And his?
Wrong.
Got it wrong. That'll do.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Nice.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Karzak? That must be his boss.
Worth knowing. Yeah, we met Karzak earlier
The
on.
boat hook was jammed in the dented fan blades. The fan was a real mess. A splintered boat hook, dented blades, and a shorted motor. The metal housing prevented me from getting to the fan.
At this window. Okay, we'll just see what's going on.
It was jammed shut.
Clearly something's over here. Amp the barrel. Huh. Oh, I can see where this is going already. Okay, yeah, fine.
I decided there was a better way to attract their attention. I decided there was a... I decided... I decided... I decided...
Okay. Run down, knock on the door, run up here. That'll work. Like that. Ninja skills. Now leg it.
Who is he?
Delivery?
Is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in or I'll bust down the door.
Okay. I'm coming.
He didn't sound too happy.
Run. Run, run, run. Run like the wind. I reckon we can bash him with this. Maybe I should have done that first, and then he'll wonder what was going on. Okay, let's do that. Go down, be a pain in the ass, run, drop a barrel. And then, yeah, go down, drop a barrel, he'll go and look. The point where he looks, then bash him with the second one. Let's try that. Let's try it. This guy's gonna get so pissed off with us.
Hey,
What now?
What now?
my name is Stobbart. George Stobbart.
What do you want?
I've come for my girl.
No girls here.
Open up, creep.
I got the feeling he wasn't too pleased to see me.
Leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it. Leg it. Definitely don't stand there. Otherwise we're going to get a pasting. So clamp the thing, throw a barrel down. He's going to come and look. Yep, that's it. Come on. Come on, dummy. Nice. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh yes. Boom. Now we know other matey's still in here, but I think other matey's pretty chilled, but I have to bear that in mind. Sweet. Little dude gone. We found.
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
That'll be for the padlock then. That'll be for the else.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coromante City.
That is. Filing cabinet, which will be locked, I should imagine. Oh, what a surprise.
It was locked.
Ah, but I have a little brass key. Yeah, I do.
The little brass key didn't fit.
Ah. Okay. Nope. Now I know this dude is knocking around somewhere. Locked. Can't pick it with that. Can't pick it with that. Well. Else?
There was nothing else of it.
Nothing else of interest in here as well, I should imagine.
I'd already searched the drawer.
Maybe we can try and walk over here. Matey is definitely hiding. There we go.
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nicol.
Yeah.
I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
Escape.
Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Guaramonte!
Is that where you're from? Coromante City?
Guaramonte! Guaramonte!
Okay. What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me.
Dog biscuit?
Tell me what you've done with Nicol, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks. Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted? This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lotte capito fnor!
Exactly what I was thinking.
What does this key unlock?
Huh?
Hello.
Hey, you're Nicol. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay?
Nice. Free the little dude. There we go.
Hey, come back here! The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
Worth trying to find him? Do we need to find him?
All the crates were firmly sealed.
Right. All I can hear is the static from the fan in the background. Hello. Oh, it's getting tense.
Just in time. Interrupting the beam of light kept the doors from closing and stopped anyone from using the elevator. But what now?
Push the crate in front. There we go.
That would keep the doors from closing.
Yes, it would. Yeah. Something alive by the looks of it. Holes on the top.
I was wrestling with the small crate when I noticed the label on its side. Danger. Live contents do not drop. The statue looked way too heavy for me to move. No chance. Whatever those crates contained, they were heavy.
Through this window.
There was no way to open that window.
Okay.
A sturdy beam was jammed across the doors. These doors were not going to open.
Or if we smash this bloody great big pallet into them.
There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
Ah. The hook.
There wasn't much I could do with a pulley that didn't have any rope. The statue looked way too...
Ah, no, but we've
The
got...
short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch.
Short chain.
It was the set of manacles I'd removed from the little Indian's ankles. The short chain stopped the cuffs reaching from the statue to the winch. There wasn't enough room to move the handle.
Hello. Ah! Nice, I thought it was just going to call the elevator. I see rope. Or, a door.
There was an arc-shaped scratch on the floor, as if a door had been opened in the nearby wall.
Open the door then.
My fingers traced the outline of a secret door in the wall. Then I found a small round stud, which was set flush to the surrounding wooden paneling. Just as I'd hoped.
Score!
A secret room.
Ah! Nice. Unlocked bonus comic artwork. Nice. Do you know what? I'm a git. I'm going to leave it there. Because I would like some dinner. And because I like suspense. Because I'm a git. So, on that note, yeah, I'm going to be in right pain. As always, guys, I know, yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. See, look at all the new flashy stuff I've been working on for these live streams. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And, yeah, don't forget to tell other people. Don't forget to share it. It's going to be on Wednesday. I might try and keep it, excuse me, to the same sort of time, 6 o'clock, because then, obviously, most people are home from work and so on and so forth, depending on where you are in the world. But, yeah, I'm going to leave it there, because I'm a swine. And I feel that's a good place to stop. We made good progress. We found a new thing. Nico's got kidnapped. We found her again. I'm assuming we're going to escape with her and carry on solving the mystery. So, look, as I said, thank you so much for all tuning in, as always. As I said, go have a check out of the Discord server. Good stream as always. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Yeah, go check out the Discord server. I'm going to hang around at the desk for 2 seconds and very quickly catch them and say hi. It gives people to get used to having a look at the server if they want to get involved. We're going to use that, so maybe in the future we can maybe even use that so you guys can interact live with the stream, vocally as well as chat, and see if that works alongside the stream. That might be quite cool. And obviously it's another way that everyone can chat as well once the stream goes down. But obviously what always really works is making sure we get the likes and all the comments on the stream after. It makes a massive difference. So a really important thing. So yeah, if you do know anyone else that might like, please tell them, share it to your Facebook and your Twitter and anything else you can do. That makes sense. Anyway, thank you very much indeed, and we will see you next time for more Mythic Booster Geek at Heart Goodness, and oh yes, definitely Broken. Thank you so much, guys. Cheers, and we will see you next time.